Hi everyone, Budget Stark here. Thanks again for tuning in. We're checking out Spider-Man from Spider-Man Homecoming. This is the prototype on display over at Secret Base in Hong Kong. Estimated release in Hong Kong is around Q2/Q3 in 2018. Here it is shown in the main display cabinet, showing other pre-orders or some newly released figures, and this is where most of them are shown. There are two versions of Spider-Man. The normal version, which comes with a bunch of accessories, the Tom Holland head sculpt, little magazine, headphones, 4 pairs of interchangeable eyes, a stand, a bunch of accessories, and there is also an exclusive bonus accessories version, which comes with Vulture's helmet, a dark blue hoodie, and a yellow blazer. So this deluxe version is a little bit like Hulk from Age of Ultron or Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. You can choose whichever version suits you best. In Hong Kong, the normal version is around 1,400 Hong Kong dollars, which is around 140 pounds, which is around 180 US dollars, and the deluxe version just over 1,500 Hong Kong dollars, which equates to around 150 pounds or around 200 US dollars. Just to give you an example, prices vary around the world. For example, from Sideshow Collectibles in the US, it's around 230 US dollars, and for the deluxe version, it's around 252 US dollars. As always, make sure you go to Hot Toys website, Facebook page, check out the information. You have all the accessories that they talk about, and you have a little bit more detail. But let's look at the prototype on display, and when you see it in person, you get to appreciate the amount of detail on the suit itself. It looks articulated, and it's definitely shown in the prototype photos, which you'll see in a moment. But what really grabs your attention is the lining aspect, the detail, the paint, the stitching, all these little aspects of the suit that you have to kind of see in detail, a little bit closer when you see the figure in hand. As mentioned, this is just a prototype. There may be some variances when the final version is released. It has also been shown that the toe section, the front section of the foot, can articulate as well, which allows you to have a little bit more funky poses. This is the dynamic base that gives you that flexible pole, which is pretty important if you want to use jumping or flying poses. Some of these prototype pictures are fantastic, especially those that pay homage to the original comic book type art. And we also got a glimpse of the Diecast Mark 47. We can definitely know it's Diecast version because the Power Pose Mark 47 does not hold that pose at all. So it'll be interesting to see how that is released. Also, you get to see some of the exclusive bonus parts, which is, as I said, the blue hoodie, the yellow blazer, and the Vulture helmet. I quite like the Vulture helmet because you can also see underneath it the green lenses that the eyes essentially would be, and I quite like that metallic but worn battle damage type look of that. The detail is quite impressive. One thing that was not shown, unfortunately, at Secret Base is the new Tom Holland head sculpt. There's actually 2 different head sculpts that have been discussed. This one, which is the main hero suit, and also the homemade suit. Now, neither of them have actually been shown at Secret Base. They're blurred images, so we don't know what the head sculpt is going to be. Looking at this version, it looks almost like a little smile, whereas the hero suit may be a little bit more serious. You can also see from this photo, there are a bunch of interchangeable eyes that give him a little bit more character. Very similar to how Deadpool was used, and those are on magnetic features onto the face. So this is, I suppose, a way of expressing his emotion or thoughts using his eyes only. We're going to talk about some of the other accessories that you get. Here are the webs, which includes also a bunch of hands. There is specific hands for holding the web as if he's swinging from it, and for those who had previous editions of Spider-Man, they will be familiar with that particular hand. There is also the standalone cloth mask. I read the information and it doesn't look like you're meant to be able to put it onto the head sculpt, which I can understand because the stitching is going to stretch or maybe even break. Also, I have to say, it's going to look strange because the head sculpt is definitely not going to fit how Spider-Man should look if you have the original Tom Holland head on there. So the feature will look very, very odd and not streamline how Spider-Man is supposed to look. I think the mask is intended purely to be held in his hand, just to show that he's taken it off his head. Another brand new feature that has been shown is the wings, the Spider-Man wings on the underside of his arms, and it has been confirmed that they are magnetic. However, I also get the feeling that it's not going to be fully flexible, so therefore the arms may have to pose in a very specific manner to make it completely flush to his suit and linking to his arms. Here are the rest of the accessories, the Science Today book, along with the headphones and his backpack. Now, one thing I did notice were these two circular Spider-Man discs. Now, originally, I thought they were very similar to the hologram that you saw him shoot out from his wrist at the end of Civil War from Captain America 3. However, when I actually went in to take the photos and I talked to some of the Secret Base staff, they confirmed that is definitely not that hologram and the wrist feature from Civil War, because that particular feature is not in this set. They say they can't reveal exactly what it is because it should be shown in Homecoming, the film. So look out for that reveal in due course. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and catch you all at the next video.